Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday the 12th of August 2021. Today is noted as hard level puzzle for the Guardian's classification system, which can be a bit random, I must admit, but we'll get onto that in just a second before I ask you a couple of questions. First question is, when you're desperate for ice cream, how far are you willing to go? And the second question is, where does one park one's helicopter? Now, if there's neither of these problems are ones that you face, well, maybe you won't understand the story that in Canada, in a place called Tisdale in Saskatchewan, somebody was so desperate for ice cream cake from Dairy Queen that they decided to take their helicopter. I presume it's a privately owned thing, but it actually happens to be red, which is the colour of the emergency services, and drop down in the Dairy Queen's car park to buy an ice cream cake. Now, that might seem okay. I'm not really sure about the rules that govern it, but apparently it's not okay. It's definitely illegal to be just dropping your helicopter anywhere and rushing out to get ice cream, even if you're really desperate for ice cream. So, unfortunately for the culprit, the mayor saw him leaving the store with an ice cream cake. Everybody thought, because it was red, everybody thought that it was an emergency service provider, an ambulance or something, air ambulance maybe. But it turns out it was ice cream rescue service, not a human rescue service. And anyway, the poor guy's got to appear in court in September. So anyway, we won't keep you posted on that story. I'm sure we won't ever think about it again. Right, let's get on with our hard level Sudoku puzzle. Now, if you've never played Sudoku before, welcome to the game. A very, very brief rundown of the rules because they're actually pretty simple to understand. All you have to understand is that there are 9 squares in each row across, 9 squares in each column down, and 9 squares within these blocks here. Boxes, segments I sometimes call them. And all you have to do is fit the numbers 1 to 9 in each. Now there are 9 in each row, 9 in each column, 9 in each block, so numbers 1 to 9 can fit once only. And so this is our way of deciding what numbers go where. It's a kind of jigsaw puzzle, right? So numbers can fit in each place only once. So for example, when we see this 4, as I've just noticed, in this column, it cannot reappear in this column, so there can't be a 4 in either of these 2 squares up here because there's a 4 already in this column. This 4 is in this row, so across here no other 4 can appear because we can only fit numbers 1 to 9. So if there's no 4 here, here or here, there is only one other blank empty square, sometimes called cell, so we can fit the number 4 in there, and indeed we must if we are to complete the puzzle correctly because there's only one solution. Okay, got it? Right, that's it. That's the rules of the game. That's all you need to know. So now I've told you that, off you go. There is a link. Oh no, don't go yet. Wait. Watch the video. But there is a link in the description for you to go off to the Guardian and find this puzzle, print it out for yourself and try it. Right then, let me try the rest of the puzzle for you. If you're just new to this channel, also I should mention that I don't play these games ahead of time. I have no idea if they're actually going to turn out to be easy, medium or hard. The Guardian is not always very accurate in its rating system, I would say, and I think most people would agree with me. But that doesn't matter, we still enjoy playing the game anyway. So when you see this 5 blocking across this row, 5 blocking across this row, we know that 5 has to fit there. Eight blocking across this row, giving us just a single 8 to fill in down here. We do know now that the missing numbers here are 2 and 3, because if we count through, remember, each number can appear once. We have a 1, 2, there's no 3. We have, oh, what did I say? Sorry, the missing numbers are 3 and 7, sorry. 1, 2, we don't have a 3, 4, 5, 6, we don't have a 7, we have 8 and 9. So 3 and 7 are missing. Now I think you can see, if you look up here, or you look down here, in fact, it's very clear which is which. The 3 is clearly blocked from here, and must go there, and the 7 is clearly blocked from there, and must go there. So, there we go. 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking across here, gives us the 4 in this square here. Missing numbers across this row, we have 3 numbers yet to get. Now this time it is 1, 2, and 3, because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So 1, 2, and 3 now. The 1 and 2 I don't know, but certainly the 3 blocks here and the 3 blocks here. So the 3 we can get is there, and now we know 1 and 2 are in those 2 squares there. Now if 2 is here or here, then it's nowhere else, right? Can't be up here or anywhere else. 2 blocks across here like this, 2 blocks down, so 2 has to be here like so. We usually look for missing numbers when we see 2 numbers missing like that. The missing numbers, I believe, are 6 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yep, 6 and 9 are missing, but look, here's an intersecting 6. So we can see that the 6 goes in here and the 9 goes there. Missing numbers here and here, I believe, are 3 and 9. 1, 2, no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no 9. 9 blocking here, so the 9 goes here and the 3 goes. It's a bit of a fast start actually. Let's hope it gets a bit more difficult later. It could easily, we have absolutely no idea. Just because games start off in an easy style, easy fashion, doesn't mean to say they will continue to be easy to the end. 3 numbers are missing down here. 2, 5, and 6, I believe. 2, 5, and 6 down here. Is that going to help us with anything? 2, 5, and 6. Well, 6 blocks here. 2 and 5, no. Okay, don't know. But we've got 2, 5, and 6 here, so what else does that mean? 9 is here or here. 8's like this. 7's can go anywhere. 3, okay, 3 blocking across here, and down here. So actually we can get a 3 in that square there. We don't yet have a 6 in this row here, but there's an intersecting 6 here and another one down here. So we know that 6 has got to appear there. You can't see me, but I'm looking around the board, scanning around, looking for different things that might be true. And I've discovered something. In this bottom row down here, I've discovered that this must be a 4. Okay, now I hope you can see why. And if not, I shall explain. So, the bottom row we're considering, right? So, first up, this 4 means that this can't be a 4 here, right? So we eliminate this square. This 4 in this block means that none of these 3 squares can be a 4, right? Remember, a number can only appear once in its block. So all of these 4s are immediately eliminated. Then we look up here and we see a 4 blocking this square, and we look up here and see a 4 blocking this square, and so we know that 4 has to be there. Okay, this now has to be a 6, I believe, because because, same kind of thing. In this row, okay, the 6 means that this can't be a 6 here. This 6 blocks this from being a 6. This 6 means these two squares can't be 6. We have a 6 blocking here, a 6 blocking here, and so that gives us a 6 that we can and must fill in that cell there. Okay, I'm starting to slow down now because the easy ones that they often give at the beginning have seem to be mostly done. Oh no, oh yes, seem to be mostly done. Sorry, I thought I'd seen something and jumped for a moment, but it was not true. Does that happen to you? Do you often see things and just about to jump and then suddenly realize, oh no, that's not correct? Of course, when it happens when you're not making a video, it doesn't matter so much. Okay, this column here, I believe, is lacking a 9. Can't find a 9 that we've written already, so this 9 stops here, this 9 stops this square here, so a 9 has got to go there. I see the 7 and 8 blocking down here, so that means 7 and 8 have to be here. I'm not sure if that's going to help us. We can consider what else is missing. 1, that's here or here. 2, do we know anything about 2? No, it could be here, here, or here. 3, 4, 5 could be in those 3 squares as well. Seven is here. Excuse me while I clear my throat. I was going to say clear the frog in my throat, which is a very strange thing. I'm not sure why we have such a strange idiomatic expression. There's a 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking across here, and a 9 blocking across here. So that gives us a 9 that we can fill in there. 9 blocking up this column, and across here. So that means the 9 goes there. Nine blocking across this row, up this column, meaning a 9 must appear here. Okay, let's shift focus somewhere else. I tend to get stuck sometimes in really concentrating hard in one particular region and not finding anything, assuming that there must be something there to find, but not actually finding it, which is not a good thing to do. I found something. Okay, I found a 1 down here, I believe, but let me talk it through with you. And let's see if that's true or not. So first up, we don't have a 1 in this column, okay? Now I see this one blocking here and this one blocking here. So immediately we are limiting ourselves to these 3 squares here, right? Now over in this side, so okay, just keep that, hold that in memory store, in your short-term cache memory. Now this one blocks across here like this, and this one blocks down here like this, giving us a 1 in these 2 squares. Now we can't place it, but it doesn't matter. We do know that it blocks across here, so 1 cannot appear here, and this one says 1 cannot appear here. So finally we have placed our 1 in the bottom right hand cell. Now, I said earlier 7 and 8 are here, right? 7 and 8 block down here, so 7 and 8 are here. So we have an 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking across here. Now we know that that's got to be an 8. And let's bear something else in mind. So this is a 7, right? So 7 is limited to these 2 squares, not here. 7 is blocked here. 7 is also blocked here. So up here, 7 is going to have to be in one of these 3 squares like so, right? Now 7 blocks across here and across here like this. So I think that that is the only place where we can place a 7. Okay, in this row here now, the missing numbers are 4, 5, and 8. Do you want me to count? 1, 2, 3, no 4, no 5, 6, 7, no 8, 9. So 4, 5, and 8. But if you look here, 4 blocks this square, 8 blocks this square. So this has to be the third number, which is a 5. And now over here, the 8 blocks here. So the 8 goes there and the 4 goes there. So that row is finished very neatly, I think. 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking down here, and 4 across here gives me a 4 in that square there. My neighbors are chatting. Okay, 5 blocking down here, 5 blocking down here, so this is our 5 here. Now we must be able to get this because we know that this is 7 or 8, right? So 1, do we have a 2? No, we don't. So 2's got to go there. Okay, we know that one of these has to be a 2. We can't place it yet, but we know it's a 2. So 2 blocks across here, 2 blocks across here. And so now we can place this 2. Remember, we know this is 7 or 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5 if we'd forgotten. And I had. Okay. Where is the oh, of course, look. So if you see something like this, look, you can see that we are 3 numbers missing, but we know what the 3 are, even if we can't place them. And then there's one other empty square. So this is what to target next, because we can get this empty cell for sure. We must know what it is, even though we may not be able to place these. We can get this one for sure. So how do we go about it? So first of all, we identify the missing numbers in this row. So they are 1, 5, and 7. 1, 5, and 7. Should we try? 7 blocks here, 1 blocks here, 5 blocks. Oh, 7 actually blocks here and here. I tell a lie. Okay, 7 blocks down here, so we can fill that in. And the 5 blocks here, so the 5 blocks here, and the 1 blocks here. But even if we couldn't have fitted those 3 numbers in, we know that 5, 1, and 7 are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have a 6 because we know that's 5, 1 or 7, so we know that a 6 has to fit there. Now one number is missing from this column and it's a 1, so we'll fill that in now. This 1 blocks across this row and blocks those squares there, so we can fill in the 1 there. 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking across here gives us a 1 there. In this row now we are lacking a 2, so we'll fill that in now. In this column we are lacking 1 number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8 yet, so we'll fill that in now. Here we're missing a 2, so we'll put that in. Down here we are missing 7 and 8. 8 blocks this square, so 8 goes here, 7 goes here. 7 blocks this square, 7 is here. The final number here is 2, I believe. So almost done now. Really not a hard level puzzle, I would suggest. Not even maybe a medium level. I'm going to say it's... I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's really an easy level puzzle. 5 blocking up here, 5 across here, puts us with a 5 there. 1, 2, we need a 3 up here, so 3 goes there. 3 blocking up here and across here, 3 goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have an 8. 8 blocks here, and the last number to get is a 7. Down here, if you remember, our 7 and 8, so finally we can do that. The 7 goes here, the 8 goes here. Up here now, we don't have a 2. That 2 blocks that square there. The last number to get is a 6, I believe. Okay, let's just double check and make sure we haven't made any horrific mistakes, as it could happen. And I will say thank you for joining me. Not a hard level puzzle at all, really. Probably an easy level puzzle, and definitely, I wouldn't even say a medium. Okay, so thank you very much, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.